They carried him in, but no one dared to speak his name. The temple did not welcome him. It only made space. The room grew quieter, but the tension did not. Something unseen had already begun to move. They heard it before they saw it. The first shape appeared, but no one moved. It did not move quickly, but it never stopped. It was not hunting him, it was approaching him. The distance between them was no longer safe. It waited just before touching him. Then it chose to touch. The body reacted, even when he tried not to. It did not pull away, it continued. The feeling spread before he could stop it. He could feel it moving further than it should. The more it moved, the harder he tried to stay still. The body resisted, but the movement did not. The closer it moved to his body, the harder it was to deny. The closer it moved to his body, the harder it was to deny. The closer it moved to his body, the harder it was to deny. It reached the point where the body could no longer ignore it. Now, the body and the movement were no longer separate. The closer it came to his heart, the less he could control it. It reached the place where fear becomes something else. It reached his throat, where control almost breaks. For a moment, everything aligned. And then, the balance broke. Once it broke, it did not return to stillness. The body gave in before the mind could. What began as resistance became surrender. In surrender, something began to change. What once felt like fear now felt like something else. And in that stillness, something unseen had already begun. They did not see it, but they felt it change. And when it ended, nothing was the same. They waited, not for movement, but for meaning. And then, something moved again. He did not fight it anymore. He followed it. And for the first time, he was not afraid. He did not become stronger. He became different. He did not rise suddenly. He rose with awareness. He was no longer part of the ritual. The ritual was part of him. He did not remove it. He accepted its presence. He no longer needed to escape it, because it was no longer something to escape. And in the end, nothing needed to happen anymore. They did not speak, because there was nothing to explain. He looked around, not as a patient, but as someone who had crossed something. He understood, without needing to be told. They did not stop him, because he no longer needed to be held.
They did not follow him, because he no longer needed to be watched.
And beyond the temple, the world waited, unchanged. He crossed the threshold and did not look back. Outside, nothing welcomed him, but nothing resisted him either. The night remained the same, but he did not feel it the same. He carried no proof, only the change within him.
No one followed, because the path was his alone.
The night did not end, but something within him already had. And somewhere behind him, the temple remained, unchanged. The ritual was never about the temple. It was about the crossing. And what he left behind was never meant to be carried. In the end, nothing was added to him. Something was simply removed.
And in that space, something quiet began.
The light did not rush. It arrived slowly, like understanding. The world revealed itself, not differently, but more clearly. He was not healed. He was no longer the one who needed healing. He was not healed. He was no longer the one who needed healing.